Well, hi, I'm Dave Douglas from Natural Sciences, and I've actually had six first weeks of college that I can think of. The first was when I was a sixth grader at Temple City High School. My mom arranged for me to come up to PCC 2 nights a week and sit in a geology class because I was really interested in geology. I didn't get credit for the class, but I had a great time, and the best part about that was when you're a sixth grader, people have very low expectations, so it's not hard to do well. The second was my first week at University of California, Riverside. It was playing football. I was a football player. I had a free ride, full football scholarship, and it took me about a week to figure out that wasn't the right thing for me. And so, much to the chagrin of some of my teachers and other family members, not so much my parents, but my other family members, when I turned that scholarship down and came back home, uh, I think people were generally kind of disappointed in me. The third first week was at PCC, and I remember that as being fun, fitting right in. What a great community. I remembered finding out that first semester I hated psychology, which is what I had intended to major in, and I love the sciences. And so I started a child psych major and I ended a geology major. The next first week of college was after transferring to UCLA, and it was quite different to go from the sort of cozy, warm atmosphere of PCC to the big, towering 40,000 people on campus at UCLA and being downtown in the city and living in my own little hovel of an apartment and going to school. But the memory that sticks out the most from that is my faculty member in one of my upper division classes told us to look around. By the time we finished our degree, half the people in the room would be gone. And he was right about that. Half the people were gone. Some of them were the brightest kids around, but it was all about persistence and tenacity. The next first week of school was in graduate school, 3,000 miles away from my home and my family, in quite a different environment in New Hampshire. Walk outside and my wet hair would freeze to my ears in the wintertime. That was different for a Southern California kid. And then the final first week of college was back at PCC as a faculty member. And I think of all of them, that was the most challenging. I was up every night cramming for a final, trying to stay one step ahead of the students. So, above all, I think that's the one that was the most challenging.